Hello guys, this is me, Bradley Prater, and welcome to a talking video on the Friends Inspire Friends YouTube channel. Friends Inspire Friends is a channel that is going to be dedicated to game development stuff, TED Talks, podcasts, and other things like that. I have made a introduction video on my original YouTube page that should be pinned to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about something that's very important in the game development community that I feel like not a tremendous amount of people talk about. There are people that definitely talk about it, so don't get me wrong. But the topic is why small wins matter more than big dreams. Specifically stating that when you achieve small things, it slowly builds character inside of you. You don't have to start building massive, ginormous projects to get anything done. Because typically, 9 times out of 10, if you want to make this massive open world game that's like Grand Theft Auto 5, and you want all this interactivity and all these great things to go on in the world, you get stuck looking at the big picture and not the small elements that are combined together to make that image big. Start with the basics. Get a character that can run around, jump on top of platforms, and maybe fall down or something, right? That's a start, and you can turn that into a tiny project. I believe that making a small platform game is probably the easiest way to get into game development, but keep in mind that every single person makes platformers, and if you want to make a super successful platformer on Steam, you're going to have to put a tremendous amount of effort into it, and you're going to have to be a very, very good artist. But keep in mind that small wins are proof that you are moving forward, because every single step forward is a step gained towards success. If you aren't trying, you're not succeeding. If you are trying, you may not be succeeding in the ways that you want, but you are winning in some way, shape, or form. And I think you should pat yourself on the back for that. Even if it's just you drawing a little character inside of Sprite, that's a win for that day. It doesn't matter how much you do as long as you tackle the projects. And like I said a second ago, big dreams can feel like a heavy weight on your chest, like you can't breathe, and chasing a massive dream can be paralyzing. Keep in mind that all these amazing games that are being created are typically not being created by solo developers. They have teams behind them, they have paychecks that have to be paid, and they're doing this on a professional grade, and most indie developers don't have professionals to help them. If you do, you're lucky. If you're making video games to seek applause from people, it's probably the wrong thing to do. If you make a small project that is really good and you're praising yourself for it, there may be people that are going to talk down to you and treat you poorly based off of the fact of the matter that you made something small and not something massive like Cyberpunk. Don't let that get into your head. Don't let that break you down. It's not worth the energy to focus on that. You just need to keep moving forward and chisel away at the things that you're going to build. Be happy for yourself. When you finish small projects, you start to build trust in yourself as a person. Me making 10 projects that are small will make me mentally stronger than somebody taking years and years and years to make one massive project that could possibly fail. If you make 10 projects that are 100% finished, they are successful no matter who sees it, who plays it, and who praises it. Creating small games and finishing them can also create discipline. Discipline yourself. Say, this week I want to make 2 whole video games, and I bet you can do it. They don't have to be pretty. Just learn the knowledge, build yourself up. And it really doesn't even apply to just video games. It applies to everything. I'm going to paint my wall today. 1 wall out of 4 in my room. I'm going to go ahead and paint 1 wall a day until I'm done. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Just make sure that you move the furniture first. No matter what people say, it's okay to take breaks, but make sure that you still try to keep yourself disciplined. If you set yourself up a schedule stating that every Friday I'm going to sit down and I'm going to work on my project, that's probably going to help you finish the project faster than if you were to work every single day on it for a very short period of time. If you have extra time in the day to get more stuff done in let's say you have 5 hours this one day to work on a project, and you use all 5 hours to work on that project, you're probably going to get more done than if you did short, tiny bursts. Don't try to cram everything in all at once. Take your time. Patience is needed to make these projects work. If you're in the industry to make a massive breakthrough and make $1 million, you're probably not going to make $1 million on your first video game that you ever make. I don't know. It seems like virality really has a major weight on that scale. Now, keep in mind, marketing is ridiculously important. If you play your cards right, you will be successful. If you're really, really smart and you're really good with marketing and stuff, you're going to be okay. And you're going to do okay. Make sure that you finish small projects specifically because I believe that if you finish a small project, that might inspire somebody else to make something. And if that other person makes something, that will just always help build us up. I personally don't like being too critical of people's work. That being said, I do believe that it is very important to have a specific feel to your games and a specific art style to your games. If you pick a specific art style, you should be consistent with it because it does draw attention. It does make people pay attention to your projects, even if they're small. It's valuable to keep consistency in all of the styles of art that you're working on. And learning to be consistent is a win. It's a small win, but it really shows that you're dedicated to the craft and that you do love the craft. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. For right now, I think I'm pretty good with our conversation that we've had here. Make sure that the small wins are wins no matter what. Don't beat yourself up. Keep yourself held high. And if you're really, really having a hard day, just remember that you made something. Just because somebody told you that what you made isn't good enough does not mean that it's not good enough. It's practice. Practice makes perfect. Discipline makes greatness. No matter what the situation is, you will always be better than you were the day before if you discipline yourself and if you practice. You can even practice once a week, like I said before. Once every Friday, practicing on yourself. Making sure that you get what you need done will always help. If you like this video, please let me know if there's anything else I can talk to you about. Like and subscribe the video, and there will be more to come. You guys have an awesome day.